Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today, I'm going to explain the movie called 2001: A Space Odyssey. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. A rival tribe drives a tribe of hominins away from their water hole on the prehistoric veldt. The next day, they uncover an alien monolith in their midst, which assists them in learning how to utilize a bone as a weapon. After their first hunt, they return to use the newly acquired tool to drive their rivals away. Dr. Heywood Floyd, chairman of the United States National Council of Astronautics, travels to Clavius Base, a US lunar colony, millions of years later. He meets Russian scientists who are concerned that Clavius appears to be unresponsive during a stopover at Space Station 5. He is adamant about not talking about the base's rumored epidemic. Heywood addresses a conference of workers at Clavius, emphasizing the importance of maintaining confidentiality regarding their most recent discoveries. His purpose is to explore a recently discovered relic, a 4-million-year-old monolith buried near the lunar crater Tycho. A Moonbus transports him and others to the monolith. As they study the thing, it is struck by sunlight, which causes it to emanate a powerful radio signal. 18 months later, the Discovery 1 spacecraft is on its way to Jupiter, with mission pilots and scientists Dr. Dave Bowman and Dr. Frank Poole, as well as 3 more scientists in suspended animation, on board. HAL, a HAL 9000 computer with a human personality, is in charge of the majority of Discovery's activities. When HAL warns Dave that an antenna control device is about to break, he collects it in an extravehicular activity, EVA pod, but discovers nothing wrong with it. HAL recommends reinstalling the device and letting it fail to confirm the issue. The astronauts are informed by mission control that the results of their dual 9000 computer reveal that HAL is incorrect in his reporting, but HAL blames it on human error. Concerned about HAL's behavior, Dave and Frank enter an EVA pod to converse without HAL hearing them, and they agree to disconnect HAL if he is proven incorrect. HAL listens in on their chat and reads their lips. HAL takes control of Frank's pod and sets him adrift when he is on a spacewalk, attempting to replace the antenna unit. While Dave is outside rescuing Frank, HAL switches off the life support functions of the 3 other crew members in suspended animation, killing them. HAL refuses to let Dave back inside the ship with Frank's body, claiming that the astronauts' plan to deactivate him jeopardizes the mission. Despite being urged not to, Dave manually unlocks the ship's emergency airlock, enters the ship, and advances to HAL's processing core, where he begins disconnecting HAL's circuits. A taped film by Heywood plays after the disconnection is complete, explaining that the mission's goal is to study the radio signal delivered from the monolith to Jupiter. Bowman discovers a 3rd monolith orbiting Jupiter, which is substantially larger. In an EVA pod, he departs Discovery to investigate, but is dragged into a vortex of colored light. Bowman is transported through enormous swaths of space, where he witnesses odd cosmic processes and strange landscapes of strange colors. He eventually finds himself in a big neoclassical bedroom, where he sees and then transforms into older versions of himself. First standing in the room, middle-aged and still wearing his spacesuit, then clothed in leisure apparel and having supper, and ultimately sleeping on a bed as an elderly man. As Bowman reaches for the monolith at the foot of the bed, he is converted into a fetus encased in a transparent sphere of light that floats in space beside the Earth.